My name is EJ. I play Division I football and then I've been a coach and trainer for the past 6 years. And I have done weight loss series, challenges, losing 100 pounds. I got sick with an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's, and I gained a lot of weight back as I was battling that disease and getting under control. And then I did a 90-day series where I documented almost every day, starting at the beginning of this year, of trying to lose 60 pounds in 90 days. I ended up losing 40 in that 90 days. And I've been considering a lot on where my next objective is going to be, and I have finally decided it. My next goal in the video series is going from being on a couch to doing a Ironman 70.3. Ironman is just essentially a triathlon up on another scale. So it starts with a 1.2 mile swim and then a 56 mile bike ride. And then the final event is a half marathon. So I've done a half marathon before, but I've never really swam like that and I've never biked like that. So it's going to be a learning curve as well as a lot of work that needs to be put in. But I think having a performance goal is extremely important for two reasons. In my 90-day series, fat loss was the only goal. It didn't matter how I got there, whether it was through diet or training, but it is just mentally exhausting and kind of up and down in how I feel about it, because it's a lot of dependent on how I look in the mirror and how I look on the scale. But with a performance goal, fat loss and looking my best self is going to be a huge byproduct of that, but it won't be the main focus. It's going to happen for sure. I'm going to lose 30 to 50 pounds over this training, but I'm not going to be focusing on it every day. It's going to be more focused on like, today I need to ride, today I need to swim, today I need to run, and today I need to lift. And that is going to be a lot more easier to keep me excited about it mentally, because I'm going to be training on different parts and different skills, and it's going to have a plan every single day that's going to be probably looking a little different than the day before, so it'll keep things exciting. It is currently July and the race is going to be in March of 2027, so I have a lot of time, and with time I'm going to be building my aerobic base. And even if you're just focusing on fat loss, I think this is one of the best things you can do is biking, cycling. The biking is going to be the longest section of the Ironman. It is going to take around 4 hours to complete. The half marathon will be probably around 2 hours, and the swimming may be the same or less. So the biking is going to be the biggest thing that I need to actually train for. It's also a luxury of biking that it is low impact. Your joints aren't repetitively hitting the ground, and it is an easy way to train, build your cardio base, and lose fat without damaging the body or having to take days off because of extreme soreness on the joints. The most important thing that I have gotten for this new series, and just overall fat loss and what's the best thing for my body, and that I think that you should consider, is a at-home bike. I got this bike, it fits perfectly in my living room. It takes up less space than a treadmill that I have. Way quieter than my treadmill. I can ride it at any hour without waking anyone up. I literally have my mic right up next to the wheels that would make the most amount of sound. Not a single sound coming out. Super quiet, way lower impact than walking or running on the treadmill. My ankles and knees aren't sore and aching for days after. And having it at home in the leisure of my house allows me to do multiple sessions and get a lot more work done. And it is so much more engaging and enjoyable than a treadmill, because I have a 21.5-inch HD screen. The screen is way larger than most exercise bikes on the market. It has wireless and wired screen mirroring. I can mirror any app, show anything on my phone, watch any show or movie that I want from my phone directly onto the monitor, and it has a 180-degree rotating screen. So I can use it for stretching or yoga, or even if I'm chilling on the couch, I can watch the screen on the bike. The bike has an app on it, so I have already preset workouts for it. The resistance changing on it is so seamless. A lot of bikes you have to crank that thing. This one is just a simple turn of the knob, and the resistance is really amazing. The 40-pound flywheel is smooth and stable at high efforts. It supports up to 350 pounds, which is huge because I'm a heavier person. And the adjustable seat and handlebars fits every different body type. So I'm 6'4", 260, and it fits me literally amazing. So if you're anything above or below that, you're gonna be just fine. Super stable, super comfortable. The bike seat is amazing. The handlebars are in a perfect place. The foot pedals are super comfortable, and it just feels like a luxury item, but not an insane expense, which is really helpful. So with this bike, I'm really focusing on the zone 2 aerobic zone cardio, where I can have a conversation while I'm actually riding, and I'm thinking about it where I'm not out of breath. And that's just going to build my level of cardio. And so over time, I'll just be able to sustain that at a longer pace, like I'm going to need to on race day for 4 hours straight without headphones. So this series, I'm going to be documenting the whole thing, showing the training, the mental process, the nutrition, the supplements, the diet, the whole thing. I'm going to be showing it on real time every single week. I'm going to start with 1 video a week and try and get to 2 is the goal, to just try and capture everything and document in a real way. If you're watching this far and you saw the 90-day challenge, I was posting every day. If you kind of like that structure a little bit more than once a week, maybe a longer video, but daily uploads, leave a comment below and let me know, because I will definitely switch it up and do that as well if you really want to see every single thing every single day, or if you'd rather have it a condensed cream of the crop thing put out into 1 to 2 videos every single week. But just let me know in the comments below. Merach was so kind enough to give me a 10% discount code if you want to get this amazing bike and cycle along with me and get the low impact, get the fat loss, get the cardio base, live longer, and do it in the ease of your home with literally a huge flat screen in front of you, where it seems like you can do it endlessly for hours on end. I'll put that in the link in the description. Definitely check them out. It's an amazing bike, and the value is unmatched for everything else on the market, so please check it out. I think you'll love it. My nutrition is pretty steady. I'm setting myself up with 2,800 calories per day, 280 grams of protein, 210 grams of carbs, and 93 grams of fat, span over 3 meals per day with 1 to 2 gallons of water consumed every single day. The only changes that I'm really focused on is cutting artificial sweeteners completely, cutting out gluten. Looking at this from a point of focusing on performance, but I still want to lose fat. So I won't be eating at maintenance or above. I'm going to be eating in a deficit. It just might not be 1,000 calories because I have such a long time out from the competition. I do want to make sure I'm, recovering from my training as well. So maybe it'll be 250 to 500 calorie deficit. Right now it's at 1,000 calories because I'm not actually ramping up my training as much as I will need to be over time. I want to make sure I'm steadily keeping my nervous system in check and recovery. Well, you can see in my fridge, I pretty much only eat stuff out of the fridge. I got some berries, raspberries, blueberries, Fairlife protein shakes, some feta cheese, turkey bacon, lettuce, ground beef. Got the chicken weenies for breakfast, eggs, and then steak and chicken. And that's really all I'm eating, guys. It's just healthy, fresh food. On the side, it's usually gonna be white rice. That's gonna be it for the first video of the series. Please let me know what you guys think. If you're copping this bad boy, again, link is in the description. Save 10%, get the best bike that I've ever tried in my life. And let's get fit, healthy, and just better every single day. This is our year. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.